Pop the top, it's time for a new video to drop. And today, I'm playing WWE 2K20 Universe mode, but I can only draft non-WWE superstars. Now, as some of y'all know, a couple of people got cut from WWE as of this recording yesterday, and it completely crushed me that that happens in the middle of what we are currently living in. But nevertheless, today, I am going to be drafting non-WWE contracted talent. What that means is I can only draft you to my Universe mode brand if you do not work for the letters WWE. That also includes NXT. That also includes NXT UK, regardless if anybody watches it or not. But if you are new to the channel, go and hit that subscribe button today because we're on the road to 50,000 subscribers. And go ahead, it's absolutely free. What are you doing? Hit that sub button right here and right now. And while you're down there, go ahead and hit that like button too. Once again, absolutely free. And can this video get 1,000 likes in the very first day of it being uploaded? I think it can. Now, in terms of who I'm going to be drafting as my #1 draft pick, wouldn't you know it, it is going to be a tag team. At least I believe they should be a tag team. They never should have been split up in the first place. My #1 draft pick is going to be Billie Kay and Peyton Royce, otherwise known as the IIconics. The IIconics, you know, 2 eyes. For my next pick, I'm going to take somebody who I believe is absolutely crazy. WWE never found out anything substantial, I guess, to do with this person. My #2 draft pick is Samoa Joe. I feel like nobody's going to expect me to really draft this next person, but I feel like you might be sleeping on who I'm about to draft because, ladies and gentlemen, it's Sting, the Stinger, the Stinsky, if you will. My next pick is a pick that, once again, very surprised WWE did not have a bigger spot for this superstar. We're going to go ahead and take Andrade, Mr. El Idolo. Now, let me ask you this. How do you fire a legend? Yes, that's right, a legend in the women's division in Mickie James. I don't personally know. I feel like Mickie James could have been somebody that would have worked at WWE as long as the eye could see. Take her down to the Performance Center. Let her train some people. Why did you have to get rid of her? I don't know, but she is being drafted right here, right now in this Universe mode video. Call it bias. Say what you want. Say what you will. You already know this guy had to be drafted in this video. I'm taking Chris Hero, Cassius Ohno, if you did not know who I'm talking about. Let's be honest here. It's a Phoenix Nitro video. You're bound to see either Dakota Kai or Cassius Ohno, and Dakota Kai is still with WWE, thankfully. So we're taking Chris Hero. Let's go ahead and grab a tag team. They may be at the top of their pinnacle right now. See what I did there? I'm going to go ahead and take FTR, aka I'm going to go ahead and take the Revival, Dash Wilder, and Scott Dawson. When I tell y'all I was very upset when this release happened, I was absolutely fuming because, in my honest opinion, one of the best talkers WWE has had in the last decade alone has to be Zelina Vega. And if you disagree, let me know in the comments section below. I personally believe Zelina Vega is at least in the top 3 best talkers in the last decade in the WWE. Prove me wrong down in the comments section below, but nevertheless, Zelina Vega is being drafted right here, right now, today. And as I was drafting Zelina Vega, it got me thinking, you know what? Maybe, just maybe, I should draft the person that was next to Zelina Vega because they seem to be always ready. Ladies and gentlemen, Matt Cardona, aka Zack Ryder, is joining the roster. Let's go ahead and get the Zack Man. Is he called the Zack Man? I don't really think he's called the Zack Man, but hey, he is today. A lot of people have been very up in the air with this next guy that I'm going to draft because they believe he hasn't been used to his fullest potential in his new home, but I think I'm really a big fan of what they're doing with him, honestly. Ladies and gentlemen, my next draft pick is none other than Rusev. Let's go ahead and take Miro, if you want to call him that. I feel like this is a sleeper of a pick in this Universe mode draft. I have a feeling he might do great things in this Universe mode sim. Ladies and gentlemen, go ahead, give me Take. I believe we all were shocked when this superstar showed up at AEW. My next draft pick Well, it's a big show. Paul White joining the brand. I really don't ever draft Big Show in these universe mode drafts either. So, you know what? Go ahead and bring your bald head over here. At last, you are on your own. From 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Ladies and gentlemen, my next pick is here to outwork everyone. Christian Cage. Where the peeps at? That's how I roll here in the universe mode. Why has he not said that's how I roll yet in AEW, man? I need him to say it. Christian Cage, though, coming to the universe mode roster. In terms of longevity, I feel like this guy should have had it on the main roster, but nevertheless, as you get called up from NXT, sometimes creative on the main roster just don't look at you the same, which is very shameful because this next guy that I am drafting should have been to the moon. Ladies and gentlemen, Bo Dallas is coming to this universe mode roster. Oh boy, this next one. Let me tell you, when I read that this next guy got released, I'm gonna be honest, I got a little excited in the sense of I know this guy is going to do way more better things than he ever would have been given the opportunity in the WWE. Ladies and gentlemen, Samurai Del Sol, aka Kalisto, is coming to this universe mode roster. And if you have never seen Samurai Del Sol's independent work, you need to go look at some clips, man, because that dude, before he got signed to the WWE, was one of my favorite wrestlers to watch in the entire world. Kalisto, Samurai Del Sol, he about to tear it up on the independents or wherever he shows up. I cannot wait to see. Shout out to the best video editor in North America, the Devil. With my next pick, I am taking Carl Anderson and Luke Gallows for my dude Abdullah Shavimbu, if you will. Another release at the time that was very shocking to me because how do you not find something for this guy to do at the Performance Center to help teach new people that are coming in? I'm taking the real American hero, Kurt Angle. Oh, it's true. I can't say that four-letter word on YouTube. It's true. It's true. Big shout out to Simply Better AM on this next pick because we're taking Kanellis. We're taking Mike Kanellis. And you know what? Go ahead and throw Maria Kanellis in there too. And with my next pick, I might as well go ahead and take him because I saw him. Yes, we're taking big money Matt Hardy. Let's go, bro. Say what you will about this next pick. I think he could go pretty far here. And the guy that I'm taking afterwards as well. We're going to go ahead and grab Curtis Axel and Kurt Hawkins. Two guys that I think are really, really good in the ring. I feel like Hawkins is showing his truest potential right now in Impact Wrestling as Brian Myers. And I feel like Curtis Axel, the X-Man, really never got a fair shake. I don't know. If y'all want to go talk about the reflection of McGillicuddy back in NXT, go ahead. But you know what? The genesis of this universe mode is about to start. My next pick, no way, Jose, no way. Jose, he is so underrated. I don't care what anybody says. No way Jose had the ability to talk, had the ability to go in the ring. Why did he not go further? I do not know. Why'd you turn him heel and do nothing with him? I do not know. But I do know he's joining the universe mode right here today. I have two more picks remaining, and with my second to last pick, okay, I got a little tongue-tied as this guy never really does on the mic. I'm taking EC3, Ethan Carter III, and if y'all followed my ECW Universe Mode series back on 2K19, y'all would know I got a special soft spot in my heart for EC3. And for my final pick, again, how do you not find anything for this guy to do in your company? I will never understand in a million years. Ladies and gentlemen, the final draft pick, Heath Slater, baby! The one-man band. How? He's too charismatic. He's too entertaining. How do you not have him on the roster? How do you let him go? I'll never know. But ladies and gentlemen, he is the last draft pick here in the Universe Mode series. So our starting champions here in this universe mode sim, I decided to make Sting the World Heavyweight Champion, or the Universal Champion if you want to call it that. We then have Kalisto as our United States Champion. We have Kurt Hawkins and Zack Ryder as our Tag Team Champions. And Billie Kay, one half of our #1 draft pick, is going to be our starting Women's Champion here on the brand. So I have simulated to the night after the Royal Rumble. Let's find out who won the Royal Rumble match. But Matt Hardy is our current Universal Champion? That's kind of crazy. And then we have Dash Wilder and Scott Dawson picking up a win against Gallows and Anderson, apparently. But Andrade El Idolo is going to main event WrestleMania. And it looks like it's going to be against Matt Hardy as of this moment. But let's go ahead and go all the way to WrestleMania. We have arrived at WrestleMania, and the opening contest is Billie Kay versus Peyton Royce for the Women's Championship. That's kind of crazy if you ask me. We also have Carl Anderson and Luke Why is it? Why? Universe mode? What are you doing? Why are you tripping? What's going on here? Why is it messed up? I don't know, but it's Gallows and Anderson versus Ryder and Hawkins, apparently. We then have Andrade versus Matt Hardy with the Universal Championship on the line. And the main event of WrestleMania is Kalisto versus Sting versus Heath Slater. Okay, that's a main event, I suppose. Let's go ahead and see what's going to happen. Peyton Royce is our women's champion here at WrestleMania. We then have Zack Ryder, and it says Gallows, but y'all know that's Hawkins. Let's be honest here. We then have, I was hoping Andrade was going to pick up the title. I'm not going to lie to you. But Matt Hardy does pick up the win right there. We then have Sting in the main event of the evening, picking up the WrestleMania main event win. But you know what? I want to see what happens with this roster if we go one more year. The night after the Royal Rumble of year 2, Carl Anderson has won the Royal Rumble, which is kind of kooky if you ask me, a little spooky if you will. But nevertheless, Sting is the current Universal Champion. We then also saw Kurt Angle defeat Cassius Ohno in a big match, which is kind of lit. Bo Dallas left Curtis Axel after an ambush during his entrance, but Mr. Money in the Bank is currently sending a message to the champion. What? What is going on here? And Peyton Royce is still your women's champion. Let's go ahead and go on to WrestleMania, though. We once again, in year 2, open up with Billie Kay versus Peyton Royce for the Raw Women's Championship. We then have a crazy 4-way tornado tag, which I'm assuming is Bo Dallas and Curtis Axel versus the Revival versus Zack Ryder and Kurt Hawkins versus Big Show and Christian? Am I wrong, or is that what it seems like to y'all? Comment down below. Is that the right tag team order, or am I tripping? We then have Carl Anderson versus Matt Hardy for the Universal Championship. And in the main event of the evening, Kalisto faces Sting and Mike Kanellis in a triple threat match. So Sting and Kalisto once again are at the main event of WrestleMania. But let's go ahead and see how this card plays out. Peyton Royce once again defeats Billie Kay in our opening contest. We have Big Show picking up a tag win. I don't know if his partner is Christian or what's going on here, but you know what? Nevertheless, Big Show does pick up a win. We then have Carl Anderson becoming your Universal Champion as he defeats Matt Hardy after winning the Royal Rumble. And in the main event of the evening, Kalisto defeats Sting and Mike Kanellis in the main event of WrestleMania. Ladies and gentlemen, that is going to wrap up the video here today. If you guys did enjoy it, make sure you leave a like. But as always and forever, take it easy though, guys. Peace.